All right, so today we're not just looking at another company or new product, we're diving into something much bigger. A pretty grand vision, actually. The creation of an entirely new economy, built from the ground up right in the middle of what's become, well, a digital desert.
Let's kick things off with this idea because it's really powerful. I mean, think about it. A huge, thriving city just popping up in the middle of nowhere. That wasn't magic, right? It wasn't an accident. It was a deliberate visionary act. And this perfectly sets the stage for our story today because that exact same kind of thinking is happening all over again, right now. So here's the crucial part. They followed a blueprint. First, they set the rules of the game. Then, they secured the territory, they owned the land. After that, they built all the essential infrastructure. The pipes, the utilities, the boring but necessary stuff. And maybe most importantly, they created something that appealed directly to human nature. Just remember this four-step blueprint. We're going to see it again, I promise. Okay, so now let's draw a line from that to the modern business world. We're going to pivot from that really inspiring vision to a much, much harsher reality, the current go-to-market landscape. And as you're about to see, it looks an awful lot like that barren desert we were just talking about. It's a fair question, right? I mean, why go through all the trouble of building something completely new from scratch? Well, the answer is brutally simple, because the old city has become uninhabitable. It's just broken. The old go-to-market playbook, the traditional way companies try to find customers with marketing and sales, it's failed. Just think about the endless cold emails you get, the creepy pixel tracking, the constant invasion of your privacy. This whole approach has completely poisoned the well. It destroyed the single most important asset in any economy: trust. And what happens when the well is poisoned? Well, people leave. Buyers have literally fled the public marketplace and gone into hiding. They're now in these private communities, think Slack groups or forums, doing all their research anonymously. And there's a name for this. It's called dark shopping. They're just trying to get away from all the noise. Now, just look at this number, 16%. That is the actual trust rate that buyers have in vendors and their marketing today. To put that in perspective, that means a whopping 84% of your potential customers don't trust you right from the get-go. It's a catastrophic failure of the entire old system. There's no other way to put it. And on top of that complete collapse in trust, companies are stuck on what you could call the SEO treadmill. They're facing, on average, 26% volatility in their search traffic. What that means is over a quarter of their audience can literally just vanish overnight because one algorithm somewhere changes. That is an incredibly unstable foundation to build a business on. And the cost of this broken system? Wow. It now takes a staggering 36 months, that's 3 full years, to earn back the money you spent to get one new customer. Companies are just in this constant state of burning cash to reach people who don't even trust them. It is completely, utterly unsustainable. But hey, just like in our opening story, a barren desert isn't just a problem, it's an opportunity. It's the perfect blank canvas for a bold new vision. So the question is, how do you build a new city in this digital wasteland? And here it is again. That same visionary blueprint from Vegas is being used right now. ReadyStack is applying the exact same principles to this new go-to-market desert. They're setting new rules, securing the territory, building the pipes, and appealing directly to those dark buyers, the people hiding from the old, broken system. So what they're doing is fundamentally re-architecting the whole system. They're not just trying to patch up the old model. They are paving the way for an entirely new economy. And they've already proven it works with a prototype, their own first casino, if you will. And now they're setting new, healthier rules for how buyers and sellers can actually connect based on real value and trust. Now, a vision this big, it needs a credible architect. This isn't just some theory somebody sketched on a napkin, right? This whole vision is grounded in a proven history of success. So let's take a quick look at the person behind it all. The founder behind ReadyStack has played a key role in transforming entire industries 3 times before. From pioneering software distribution with Test Drive to streaming with Audio Highway, all the way to building a really successful SaaS marketing platform with MakesBridge. This isn't a guess, it's the repetition of a proven pattern, seeing a broken market and then building its replacement. And this is the real key. That deep, hands-on experience, it gave him this crystal clear vision of what's broken and what needs to replace the current go-to-market and MarTech landscape. This vision comes from living the problem, not just observing it from the sidelines. So, We end right where we began, looking out over a desert. On one hand, you've got the old, blighted market, a poisoned well where trust is gone and money is just burned. And on the other, you have the blueprint for a brand new city designed by a proven architect. So the only question left really is, where are you going to place your bet?